How can a marriage or divorce affect my will? Certain landmark events in life, such as a marriage or divorce, can often mean that you need to review any existing will that you already have in place. However, some events can automatically revoke or affect a pre-existing will. If your relationship status has recently changed, here is some important information you should be aware of. Marriage or civil partnership. If you make a will and then marry or enter a civil partnership, the starting point is that your will is automatically revoked by that marriage or civil partnership. That is, unless your will specifically states that you intend to marry or enter a civil partnership with a particular named person and that your will is not to be cancelled by that marriage or civil partnership. For example, if a person is terminally ill, they may decide to marry their long-term partner. That marriage might then cancel their will without them realizing or perhaps having time to make a new will. Divorce or separation. If you divorce, then your existing will is not cancelled. However, the divorce does have the effect that your former spouse will no longer act as an executor, nor inherit from your will. Sometimes, a married couple may choose to judicially separate rather than divorce, for example for religious reasons. A judicial separation is a formal process, like a divorce, but doesn't end the marriage. Judicial separation does not have any effect on a person's will. If you are unmarried and separate from your partner, that separation has no effect on your will. Therefore, any will you have made leaving your estate to your ex will remain in force, unless you have cancelled it. Also, it is worthwhile bearing in mind that if you include, say, sons-in-law or daughters-in-law in your will and your children divorce, your will is not affected by that divorce. Therefore, any appointment of the in-laws as executors and any gifts to the in-laws will remain in force unless and until you change your will. We highly recommend you have any pre-existing will professionally reviewed to ensure any changes in circumstances that have occurred since the will was drafted are reflected correctly. Contact us today to schedule your no-obligation call.